Hi guys, it's Brittany. So today's gonna be something very different and new, and today is gonna be a popcorn chat video, but it's not just me discussing any movie in particular alone, which I normally do, and that I will still do, but I would also do a live, a stream popcorn chat video where other friends of mine could come on here and we could talk about that specific movie and just talk about the movie itself, like anything, like from the story, the characters, the director, and how well the director did the movie and the performances of the cast and where the story takes place and the location setting and just everything, even certain parts of the movie, like what could have been different or maybe what could have been added just to have maybe more detail on certain things with a particular situation, and just certain things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the link. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Like, uh, hello, you. All right, so I have some questions. I don't have it written down though, although I should have. Um, so by the time the movie came out, it came out. I'm trying to think. It was June. What was it? June 19th, uh, or something like that. It was June in 1989, and I noticed that. I noticed with the first, I think, four movies I believe came out in June. So let's see. Yeah, this is something that's going to be quite different and interesting. Yeah, June 19th, 1989. Uh, yeah, I need some help. I'm trying to like remember where the link is so I can share it like for those who want to join. Uh, oh damn. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Like, I know I've done that before. Or do I just look at the link up here and do that? Do I? Hi, Steven. Yep. Hi. Yeah, but this Batman movie is a really great movie. It's just very entertaining to watch. But okay, I'm trying to figure out how do I share the link again? I think it's the one I look at up here, I believe. I'm not sure. I I think. Hang on. Hmm. So yes, of course, I wasn't even born yet. I was born not until 2 years later in '91. Yeah, I actually remember growing up watching this movie, and yeah, it was just quite interesting. Although, when I was little at the time, Jack Nicholson, he actually kind of scared me. Not like a lot, just like a little bit as the Joker, just because his performance was just very well done. And he just had that laugh, and that wide grin, and with the clown makeup on and everything, you know, it was just very convincing. So, I mean, I wasn't like too scared. I was just like a little bit, but not so much. But I was still I would still watch it though. And hang on for a sec. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so I'm just looking back and forth just to make sure I get it right when I share the link. Yeah. All right. So I shared the link. So yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Oh, that's right. There's an invite button. Duh. I'm sorry. I forgot. I completely forgot about the live. Um. I mean the invite button. What am I saying? Uh. Hang on. This is completely different. Let's see. I'm so sorry about this. Like, it's the only thing is that it's been a while since I've streamed, so please forgive me. I feel like my mind is just off, and it's just you know. mm, okay, come on. Yes, we're gonna talk about more in this movie, though. It's not gonna be just me, you know, talking away. Okay. All right. Now I shared it. I'm sorry. The link that I actually shared was yeah, it was actually the link to where I'm at right now, where I'm live. So my bad. I completely forgot about the invite button. Damn. Okay, so questions. Um, my question would be, what are your favorite characters in the movie? Hi, Trenchi.
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, somehow I completely forgot about the invite button, so I accidentally shared the link of where I'm at right now, which is live. So I'm like, oh, duh.
You're good. You're good. It's okay. You're good.
Okay, yeah, I think, I don't know, like, my mind's a little off, so it's like I need some dinner, I need some caffeine.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Got-
So, questions about uh Batman. So, which characters do you like, and which characters do you not like? And maybe if there could been some like character developments on any character in the movie.
Yeah, we're talking about the movie, right?
Yeah.
89? Or yeah. I like a lot of the characters. Michael Keaton is pretty good as Bruce Wayne. He's awesome as Batman, and he
Oh
does
yeah.
a good Bruce Wayne. Jack Nicholson is fun as Joker. Uh, that's a fun character. You got Bob the henchman. He was cool,
Oh
and
yeah. Yeah. I really do like those characters. I think they were done so well. With the paints and everything.
mhm, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, oh,
Um.
you go ahead, my bad.
It's okay. Um, yeah, I was just saying that I remember growing up watching this movie when I was quite little, and yeah, with Jack Nicholson's performance as the Joker, he kind of scared me a bit. Not like too scary, not like a horror movie or anything, but just like in a way where I'm like, okay, that's the kind of character I don't want to get too close to because it's like you don't know what he may be up to because he might do something and you don't expect it and it's like okay, I'm creeped out. It's more like a you feel a little creepy by it, but not like terrified, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Right, man.
I think it's the wide grin that I think is a bit creepy in a way.
Jack Nicholson is a scary guy, and the interesting thing about the movie is, yes, Jack Nicholson is playing the Joker, but at the same time, Jack Nicholson is just acting like Jack Nicholson, and how he acts in every movie.
Yeah, that's true for sure.
It's kind of scary, man. So it's like, is this guy acting crazy or is he really crazy? Like, you don't know. Like, dude, he's kind of psychopath.
Yeah, I mean it could have been both.
Oh, it definitely could have been both.
Yeah, because you may never know, like with him as the Joker in the movie, you may never know whether some parts he may be acting, but then some parts where he's just being himself at the moment.
Yeah,
So it's like you may not even tell like which is which.
I mean, he was good at playing crazy. That's what he excelled at, Mr. Nicholson.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, with Michael Keaton, yeah, I loved his performance as Batman. Like, yeah, he did so well as Batman.
Oh, hell yeah. Um, he just came in there and he really became the character. Like when he was on screen and he went, "I'm Batman," you believed it. And he didn't sound like he smoked like 12 packs of cigarettes. He didn't have to
Yeah.
come out there and be like, "I'm Batman, I'm Batman, give me your money, I'm Batman." Like, no, no, he was like, "I'm Batman," and it's like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's Batman." Don't let that guy come to you. That guy wants to like rob you for cigarette money. But no, this other guy, he's Batman. But yeah, I
Yeah,
own that.
yeah, I see what you mean. Like with the voice, like he didn't had to do it like in such a deep, raspy voice where you couldn't make out what he's saying. You're like, wait, huh? Like no, like he just had to do it. He didn't have to change his voice at all, but he did it his own way, and like I think that's good because you can understand what he's saying even when he's Batman.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
I,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Um, what did you think of Kim Bassinger in the movie, Vicky Vale?
Um, I think she did really good with that character. You know, just seeing how you know playing her character and seeing how she likes Batman, but seeing how she likes Bruce Wayne, but since not until later she finds out that Bruce is Batman, she seemed sad because she felt like he could have told her and yet he didn't because I think at some point, yeah, he was going to tell her, but then, the Joker comes in, it's like, oh, great, that ruins everything. So it just made it hard for him to tell her, I think, because not knowing what she might say.
Hmm.
But yeah, she did
Yeah,
really well.
yeah, she was cool, man. Like, I think she got kind of overshadowed by some of the other females to come in the couple of other Batman movies after. But she was a pretty strong protagonist. She like you actually rooted for her, and that scene where like she's trying to like she's talking to him, and
Yeah.
he's like I gotta go, It's like they were having an argument. I forget, but you really feel for her in that scene. Like he's like, this is something I gotta do.
Yeah,
Like I'm Batman.
exactly.
I can't. I can't settle down with you. I'm Batman, man. I gotta go out and kick ass at night.
Exactly. Yeah, I got a text from my mom saying that dinner's ready, so I'm like, okay, I may have to may come back and try to bring it here as fast as I can.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay. And yeah, I seem to have gotten a blister on my thumb. It was because I was putting up posters on my wall. So yeah, I think I seem to have put some pressure on my thumb. So it's like I may have to ice it or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that can happen. That can happen for sure.
Oh yeah. Hmm. So Natalie, she said Joker scared me. My favorite character is Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Vicky Vale. Um, oh, so yeah. So it seemed like the Joker scared her. But wait, okay, so was it? I'm just wondering. Like, I have a question for her. Is it like from when she was little up until now, or was there a certain time period? Because I'm not quite sure.
So you guys will never be dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight anytime soon. I'm guessing. Um,
Hmm. Yep. I'm just curious though, like with that line that the Joker says, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because I've always wondered about that.
I don't know. I always thought it was just badass. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I just thought it was like something cool to say. It felt comic booky. It felt very comic booky. I don't think it's ever been said in a comic book, but it felt it for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
Um,
I've always wondered about that. Like, uh, what does that mean? Like, is there a meaning to that line or something?
there might be. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I don't know for sure either. Like, oh, yeah, I've actually read something that while they were filming the movie that Michael Keaton's line of a certain part of the movie, the I think one of the lines he was supposed to say was, "I think I am the night," um, but somehow that didn't seem to fit well. So when he said, I'm Batman," that wasn't in the script. So that was him who said it in the movie. So it was unscripted.
Ah, that's
Yep.
dope.
Yeah,
Like,
and I had
I
no
didn't know that.
idea.
Oh, me
Yeah,
neither.
yeah, because somehow I always just assumed that it was just part of the script, you know. But when I read that it wasn't, because there was another line, and I think a different kind of line he was supposed to say, but somehow he and Tim Burton felt and like, no, this doesn't feel right. And then that's when Michael Keaton decided to say that line was "I'm Batman," and that really changed things in the movie.
Yeah, man. It's like that's a phrase that carried over, man. The I'm Batman phrase that carried over into a few shows and movies.
Hmm.
Um, that was really influential.
Oh yeah. So, what are certain parts of the movie that maybe you probably don't like, and maybe certain parts you think that maybe that could have been different?
Um, could have been different. I mean, there's the whole thing about Batman murdering people, um, which he does in these movies. It would have been interesting if they didn't do that, but again, like I'm cool with it. I think yeah, that's the Batman of the time. That's what he does. He kills people like and he didn't use a gun. He didn't use a gun. He used gadgets and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was like it was interesting and um I wish they would have done a little bit different with the Joker. I do like Jack Nicholson's Joker, but the whole goal of Jack Nicholson's Joker is just very vain. It's not like about pure insanity. It's just he's a very vain guy, um, which was an interesting take, but I it was a weird direction to take the Joker.
Yeah, it was. But
I still like the movie though.
yeah, yeah, it's a great movie. But I think there's one painting when he, went in. There was one painting he told them not to, I think, disturb because he liked it, and you can see some kind of thing. It looks like a skeleton because you see some ribs, and I'm like, okay, what is that? Like, what painting is
Hmm.
that? Because that looked disturbing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of studio interference with the movie. Like a lot of the Prince songs that play throughout the film, Tim Burton didn't want them in the movie, but the studio forced them in. So that scene where Joker's dancing around to the Prince song and he's throwing money everywhere. That song wasn't supposed to be in the movie, but the studio wanted it in. So that's why there's a lot of Prince music in the movie.
Oh wow. Yeah, I did notice that like his songs in the movie, but I wasn't sure why. Like I'm not sure whether if they liked his songs so much that maybe they just wanted to have some of them in the movie. Like even I think wasn't there one at the end credits as well?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because they got Prince to do like a good amount of the soundtrack.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Danny Elfman did the score, and then they had like Prince on the soundtrack.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. So, and what do you think about the design of the bat suit?
I thought it was dope. I mean, I like it. I think it's a cool design, a little rubbery, but still pretty badass. Just when he first shows up and you have that lighting and shit. It's like I'm Batman, and it's like, yeah, man, like the suit looks good.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah, I liked how they yeah designed it and everything, and yeah, it's just yeah, I think they did well on that. But I've actually read that when Michael Keaton had to, you know, dress up as Batman, especially to get into that suit, that it was very tight. It was very uncomfortable, and yeah, I think what was it? I'm not sure. I would have to look it up again, but I think he. I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything that might be wrong because I could be wrong. But yeah, I felt that he wasn't feeling so good wearing it.
I heard he couldn't move his neck very well. Like the
Yeah,
neck part couldn't really move it. Couldn't move his head. He had to turn around and shit. Like do a 360. He couldn't turn his head too much.
yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah. So I did share the link in the group chat on Twitter. So I'm not sure if anyone else might join.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, either way, like that's fine. Um, but yeah, in case if anyone does, then okay.
Cool, cool. But yeah, this was one of the movies that really kick-started the superhero movie crave. Was Batman. Like you had Superman before this, but you didn't really have any too many big ones, you know. Like besides good old suits.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I think I know. I think with I never watched that many Superman movies. I think I've seen maybe a, a few. Yeah, at least a
Right.
few. But even those that came out way before Batman, I think it didn't do anything in a way where it would get fans excited to see more superhero movies. But I think Batman did that because it's like, oh, we want to see more of Batman and we want to see more movies of superhero movies.
Batman definitely did leave an impact for sure. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like the atmosphere of this movie feels like it's right out of the comic book. Like even the city have has a life of its own. It's like its own character, you know. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
you
definitely. And I think that's what I like about it because it, it's like you said that, even the movie, it looks like it came from a comic book. And it's just, I think it's really great.
oh hell yeah, man. I mean, I think what works about this is like Superman. I love Superman, but it's very safe. It's very fun spirited. You know, it's very much family friendly, especially to Richard Donner Superman. Batman, you had Tim Burton behind it, so you had a dark edge to it. You had a dark little pit. Like I said, Batman's killing people. Got Joker out here killing people. It's in a grimy city, not like in a beautiful like in Superman. The city looked kind of beautiful in a way, and you had like beautiful countryside and shit, and like romantic scenes where he's flying in the air with Lois Lane. And this one, Batman can't have the girl. He has to go, you know, fight at night. He can't have the girl because of his responsibilities. You got it's a very darker tone movie for sure. It has
Yeah.
that edge. But it's got that romanticism to it as well though.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
got that comic booky feel as well. So it works. It works really good.
Oh, yeah. It definitely does. But yeah, I remember my mom. I'm not sure if many people might have said this, but I remember my mom. She said that she loves Michael Keaton as Batman, and she says that he just fits the part, which I agree. But Steven says that he has the eyebrows for it. That's what she mentioned. I'm like, oh, okay. I never thought of that, but okay, that's interesting.
Though Keaton can play troubled and mysterious very well. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to read what he's thinking from his facial expressions, like in parts of the movie.
Yeah, yeah, and I think he does that really well. Like, there are some people where if they have a certain face expression, it's like you don't know what they could be thinking, whether if it's maybe something serious on their mind or something that they're gonna do or say. So, yeah, he has that. Like, he'll have a certain look on his face, and you can't tell what he's thinking, like whether if something's bothering him or not, or what.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mac. Yeah. No, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a great scene in the movie, and it's Batman. He's got Vicky Vale in the car. He's just driving down the road, and then the Danny Elfman Batman score hits. He did the score, and the theme hits, and they're just driving they're just driving down the road, and you're just seeing like trees and shit, and like the city, like it's like the outskirts of the city, and you just hear that theme. And there's no action going on, no talking. They're just driving, but it's like this feels like fucking Batman, man. That's one of my favorite scenes in all movies because it's just they're just driving, but that theme adds an extra layer to the movie and just makes that scene so epic when there's
Oh
nothing really going on in it.
yeah, I agree on that. And yeah, with that score, yeah, it's just great because it makes it feel like, like his like Batman's theme song. So yeah,
Mhm.
it just goes really well.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
All right, so I will be back. I just have to get my dinner, but it'll be real quick.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll hold down the fort.
Okay, okay. Okay, how do I do this again? How do I? Okay, mm,
There
okay.
should be a button that says cam.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's good. I don't know. I was trying to look over here. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh,
Okay,
you're good. You're good. It's a little tricky at first. You're good.
yeah, all right.
So I'm holding down the screen for a bit. Um, you have a dance in the devil in the pale moonlight. But nah, man, this movie's dope. Fucking henchman Bob over here. Fun fact. He actually was one of the characters that inspired Silent Bob from the Kevin Smith, from the Kevin Smith movies like Clerks and Jade Silent Bob, and Mallrats and Dogma and all that. So Silent Bob is actually based a little bit off of Bob the Henchman from this movie. Oh, you're good, Natalie. You're good. Um, so that's a cool fact. And Bob's cool. He's just this silent guy in this trench coat, and he's a cool henchman, and he stands out. It's Bob the Henchman, man. Just a little wacky character in there. Um, You got Alfred. I thought Alfred was done pretty well in this movie. Um, you know, played his role very well. I think they switched Alfred's for a few. Trying to remember if they switched Alfred's. Pretty sure they switched Commissioner Gordon for some of the movies because Schumacher took over. They switched out Harvey Dent. Um, Harvey Dent was originally being played by forget his name, but an African American actor, and then they switched it over to Tommy Lee Jones in Batman Forever. I forget who was playing him originally in this one. Um, that that fucking ending though, man, with the Joker and Joker's on the roof and he's hanging from the gargoyle and that motherfucker falls and shit. Like that was some epic shit. That was epic. Um, you got some great scenes. Like I do really like the Prince scene though. It's a little silly, but I do like the Prince scene where he's throwing money everywhere on the float. He's throwing money and the Prince song's playing. Hey Proxy, Brittany is away, but she will be back. Um, but yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. You don't have to stay long. Oh shit, she's got. Oh, she's back. Okay, good.
All right. Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Whew. Thank you. Good to be back. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating in the meantime, but um, yeah, for now, I would just have to eat on my right side.
Okay, you're good.
Yep. Hello. Are you cooking?
No, I'm doing dishes, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Um, trying to think. Like, did I had a dream about the first Batman? No. I think no. But yeah, I don't know. There's just certain times where I get these very interesting dreams about movies. Like, not all the
Hmm.
time, but sometimes I do. And when I do, that's where I'm like, okay, this was very interesting. I gotta share it. And I don't think I have a dream about Batman. I mean, I did with Batman Returns, in case you've seen that video, but yeah, I haven't dreamt about the first one though.
I'll have to check it out for sure. Um,
All right.
was it your introduction to Batman?
Um, introduction.
Like, was this your first time seeing them, or did you see the Adam West one first, or the '90s cartoon, or?
Um, well, actually, yeah, this one was the first one I've seen. And I've seen the rest even after that. But yeah, I haven't seen the one with Adam West or the animated movies of Batman. I mean, I would like to watch those and all that, but yeah, this version of Batman was the very first one that I saw.
I got you. It was same for me. Like, I seen a little bit of the animated one, but this was like the first time seeing him on the big screen, and this was like my first real introduction to the character. Was this and the sequel Batman Returns?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and yeah, this one Batman Returns, then you had Batman Forever.
Oh, I love that one.
It's fun. It's fun. It's a silly one for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I remember watching it a lot when I was little, just because I loved how it was so different, especially because um well, it's like this, like with Batman, of course it did very well. And but with Batman Returns somehow it went a bit dark, which I did not
Hmm.
expect, and I think there are certain parts where I'm like, "Whoa, okay," especially the ending of how Catwoman killed Max. So I'm like, "Okay, that's way too far." So yeah,
I
I
love
think, but
it.
yeah, that's actually the dream that I had. If you want to see it, but yeah, I did a dream plan video on how that when he got electrocuted that he didn't die. Well, he did die, but not like burnt to crisp. You know, he came back and he had electric powers, and it's like it's quite shocking. And yeah, for a moment I thought it was real because I'm like, wait, is this something new in the movie? But by the time I woke up and I saw the part in the movie, I'm like, oh no, wait, he didn't came back. Like that was a bit freaky.
Yeah,
But yeah, with Batman Forever, I love the most just because it's not in any way dark like Batman Returns or like with the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises, like nothing like that in any way. But knowing that it's just different and it's fun and entertaining and all of that, then yeah, that's why I just love everything about it because it's just very different, and I love that it has a different feel to it.
yeah, it's really wacky. I
Mhm.
I like it better than Batman and Robin. I have my problems with it, but I think it's a fun movie overall. Like it's really fun. It was interesting because before Schumacher took over for Part Three, Tim Burton was still going to take over, and Robin Williams was supposed to be the Riddler,
Mm.
and he was actually supposed to be the Joker as well. And then it's like after a while, he was like, "Okay, fuck these comic book movies, man. They keep offering me roles and never giving them to me. So it's like I'm done. I'm done." Like Robin Williams had enough, man. They're like, "Here's a role, man." It's like, nah, not you. Oh, here's a role, man. Nah. It's like, not you, man. Like they kept teasing him, and he's like, "Nah, I'm done." Kept ripping me off, man.
Yeah, and I think even though maybe they wanted him to see play the role as Joker or even the Riddler at the time, but I think it's like, you know what? Like, even if he wasn't interested, just because he probably felt like that's something he didn't want it to do, then it's like, you know what? Maybe, it was best that he didn't take it because Jack Nicholson played the Joker instead, and Jim Carrey, which
Oh,
I think did very well on the Riddler. So it's like, since he wanted to do different movies and wanted to do different roles, so yeah, that was his decision. And like,
oh
you know,
no, the thing was he wanted to do it and they offered it to him, but then
oh,
they changed their mind last second, and then after a while he got sick of it and he's like, I'm not gonna do these comic book movies anymore, man. Like,
oh,
because he was supposed to be the Joker, and then they're like, oh, Jack Nicholson's better. And then in the third movie, they're like, okay, Rob, we're gonna have you as the Riddler. Tim Burton said this, but then once Tim Burton got replaced by Schumacher, Schumacher chose Terry. He didn't want Robin, and you know
mm,
Robin's kind of
yeah,
like, okay, fuck this shit, I'm done. But
okay, yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that he wanted to like how those roles at the time. I just thought that maybe he did it at first, but okay, yeah. I just assumed, but yeah,
You're
good
good.
to
You're good.
on that. But yeah, I think after being turned down 2 times, he probably thought, okay, enough.
Yeah. It would have been interesting though to see Burton's Batman Forever, because you would have had Williams in there. You would have had uh, there was an African American actor who was gonna play Two Face because he played Harvey Dent in the other movies. I forget his name though.
Oh yeah,
It was gonna be interesting for sure if Tim Burton did that.
oh yeah, yeah. That would have been interesting. And I'm trying to think, like the actor who played Harvey Dent in the first Batman, did he show up in Batman Returns? I can't remember if he
Not
did.
sure. I'm I'm not sure. He probably had maybe a small role, but I don't remember anything too big.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, because I remember, I've seen the movie many times, so I'm like, wait, did he? Did he not? I'm like, I don't remember.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to keep track, man. Especially like even his role in the first Batman wasn't really huge. He was just kind of there to kind of build the world and stuff. Like, oh, there's Harvey Dent. We recognize that name, you know. We know who that is, who he's gonna become.
Hmm.
Like, kind of nod.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's interesting how his role wasn't shown that much in the movie. Considering that later he would turn out to be an arch nemesis to Batman later on.
Yeah, it's it's cool though because originally Batman and Harvey Dent were kind of cool with each other, and then Harvey Dent has the accident and he becomes Two Face. So it's cool they even had that addition in there, like they were thinking ahead for the sequels and stuff. Like they were really building this world of
Yeah.
Batman.
Hmm. Yeah, and how in Batman Forever, like there's a whole different actor as Two Face.
Oh yeah, yeah, because of Schumacher coming in.
Yep.
But yeah, do you have any favorite scenes of the movie or?
Hmm. I think I have a few. Let's see. I think there's a part where I think something's going on with that factory. Was it the chemical Acme factory? Is it?
Oh yes.
Yeah, something was going on, and all of a sudden, Batman comes in, with the Batmobile, and you hear the music. So yeah, I like that part,
Yeah,
and
man.
I even like the ending too because um, it's like they announce about how they were reading Batman's letter, how he will protect the citizens of Gotham, and how
Mhm.
they're wondering like, okay, well, if we're in trouble, then how are we gonna call out to him? And you see this huge what is it, a searchlight, but it has the bat sign on it, and you got the bat signal.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, that was a dope scene for sure.
Yeah, and you know how later, um, when Alfred tells Vicky saying that he was going to be a bit late, and when she said that, she wasn't a bit surprised, and he drives off, and then the camera goes up, and you see Batman standing, and he's looking at the bat signal in the sky.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Oh for sure. The cinematography was pretty damn good in the movie.
Oh yeah, it was. But yeah, that I like that part, and the way how the movie ends that way, and after that, it's over, and you have the end credits.
Oh yeah.
And I think the makeup um on the actors was done real good, especially with the Joker's makeup. Like that was really good. Like whoever the makeup artist was doing Jack Nicholson's Joker makeup on, yeah, did a pretty good job.
Oh hell yeah. No, I agree for sure on that. The Joker makeup's awesome, and it's like it's it's very like it's like you could tell like oh this dude's fucked up and shit, and it's like very comic book accurate. And it's like oh when you see him in that makeup, you're like oh shit yeah he's the Joker. Like
Hmm.
he has the Joker. I mean he's still acting like Jack Nicholson, but he's the Joker. But
Exactly. And what makes it more convincing is like when he has that wide grin on his face. Hi,
oh
Ethel.
yeah.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I was uploading a video and my internet is run by small hamsters. So,
Oh,
You're
that's a.
good.
Oh, I,
but it's done.
okay. Yep, we're just talking about Batman, and I'm just having dinner.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Okay.
That's got my favorite Batmobile in it. Second, the second favorite, second only to the '60 Batmobile.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
Got to go with the original one first because black and orange and it looks cool. But this is the second favorite one. This one's really neat.
Hmm. I like the style of the Batmobile, which is pretty cool.
It's very, very, very cool. Ironically, though, it's not as fast as the 1960s Batmobile, which actually really was legit fast.
Oh, really?
oh
It
Wow.
had a big engine and stuff.
Yeah, Natalie just left a comment. She said Jack Nicholson was a good Joker. He could have told Batman, "You can't handle the truth."
A lot of people say he was just playing Jack Nicholson and not the Joker, but I still like his portrayal of the Joker. It's fun. It's fun.
it's funny because I was just saying that, but no, I do like this portrayal of the Joker as well. But it was funny. I was just saying that like a little bit ago. That exactly.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, Trench, it's great. Great minds, dude. Great minds. Just get you guys plugged in here.
I
Oh,
mean,
damn.
we were talking about how it's crazy that Jack Nicholson plays like a crazy. almost every movie he's in. It's like you don't know if this guy's like just really good at acting crazy or if he really is crazy.
Yeah, like he was crazy in Little Shop of Horrors. Not quite as crazy in The Terror, though.
Yeah. Dude, even there's a comedy called Attitude Adjustment, I think, or Anger Man. It's called Anger Management with Adam Sandler, and Jack Nicholson plays an anger manager who's a psychopath and makes you angry and torments Adam Sandler. It's pretty dope.
I like it when he flips out and he throws the plate of eggs against the wall, and he's like, "No, why did I do that?" And Adam Sandler's like, "Because I wouldn't spoon with you last night." They were sleeping in the same bed as like some sort of therapy thing. I don't know. A good movie though. Anger Management is good. I have that one. I need to get Chuck in some overweight cat apparel that Adam Sandler's character was selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Dude, it's an underrated comedy for sure.
But yeah, it's like we were saying, like, you know, you can't tell, like, when he's the Joker, whether there are moments where he is acting or there are moments where he's being himself.
I like the detail where they have him put on the makeup to cover the fact that he's got no pigment in his facial skin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
They
I
did
thought,
a good job.
because like the Heath Ledger Joker, he just puts makeup on, and as does the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, however you want to pronounce it.
That is right. I forgot he does put the makeup on because there's one scene where he's like talking about the work of art with Vicky Vale, and he shows his face, and his face has like not all the paint on it and stuff. It's like faded and shit.
She throws the drink in his face, and he goes, melting, and then it's just he's screwing around. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great movie. If you're gonna watch a Batman movie, it's probably your most solid choice. Would probably be that first Tim Burton Batman movie.
I prefer Returns, but 89 is dope because it did like lead the way for more comic book movies. Like really revolutionized. It made it, it showed that this wasn't just for kids stuff. Like adults could enjoy it as well.
Yeah, and I love the fall feel they have to the beginning when he's driving the Batmobile around. And, he's got Vicky Vale in the car, and like you got the leaves blowing, and like I don't know, I like the fall feel they had. There's a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like it's nice when a movie captures like either a season or a holiday or a specific mood for a good portion of it. I like that.
Hell yeah.
It helps, like if you wanted to do a theme night or something, it really, really adds into the flavor. Like Batman Returns takes place around Christmas. You've got that aesthetic. It's really nice to have a Christmas movie that's a little bit different. So.
Yep.
Oh, guys. Oh, fucking, that's awesome. No copyright. No copyright claim, Trench.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, False Proxy. Hey, Paul.
Guys, I got my 10 for 10 no copyright claim. Digging it.
Yeah,
we
I got one today.
Love to see it. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get my thing uploaded. My computer was acting up today. I couldn't get on the internet for a good portion of the day, and like no matter what I did, I couldn't get the thing to like shoot through to the modem. I didn't know what was going on with it. Hope it's okay. Not Batman related, but fun little technical issue. You know, I use the term "fun" very loosely,
Mhm.
but
So, is there any part of the movie that you think maybe could have been different or could have been added?
I felt like the end with the laughing box was a little bit out of place. Like I know he's the Joker or whatever, and it was creepy, but it
Mhm.
just felt like really random. Like maybe if we'd seen the laughing box in an earlier scene, or if he'd done something similar to that, I feel like that would have made more sense. But I remember always seeing that when I was younger and just being like, wait, what? Oh, laughing box. Wait, yeah, I guess because he's the Joker, but what? I don't know. Creepy though, very creepy.
Oh, yeah.
I love the scene where he's just trashing the museum. Like he's just trashing the shit out. It's like really, it's a really fun version of the Joker. Like they're doing like the gangster Joker, but he's just sitting here. He's the whole goal of the movie is he's just very vain. So he's like over here trashing the fucking museum and putting a parade and throwing money to people and being the center of attention. It
Hmm.
was an interesting take for sure.
I like that he had his own logo, his own Joker logo and everything. Pretty cool. Oh wait, what the hell? That's weird. Okay.
That's fine, Paul. You're good, man. Natalie, the reason the Prince songs were added, like I explained earlier, was um the studio Burton didn't want the Prince songs in, but the studio thought like, hey, we Prince is hot right now. We should have him do the soundtrack. So the studio forced the Prince songs into the movie. So that's why he's trashing the museum to the Prince songs. He's throwing the money to the Prince song. Why it's at the end of the movie. It's because of the studio, not because of Tim Burton. Tim Burton didn't want Prince.
It's a nice touch. I mean, Prince loves the color purple, and the Joker wears purple, so
Oh, it was fun. I like the Prince songs. I don't mind it. It's like especially when he's throwing the money at the parade.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
I like that big gun he pulls out to shoot the Batwing.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, I do have a copyright claim. What?
What?
Oh man. Sorry guys, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. But so what do you think about like towards the ending when like how the Joker died? Like, do you think that could have been different, or do you like just the way it was?
I think it worked. I mean, like I said, the laughing box was the thing that kind of threw me, but
Yeah, I think with him like falling to his death and being crushed to death from that fall, yeah, I think that was like, whoa, okay. Well, at least we didn't see anything else other than that.
Hmm.
hmm.
I love it when he's hanging off the roof and the gargoyle and shit, and he falls. I thought it was pretty dope. I like his death. Not my favorite villain death, but a pretty good one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that works. All right. So that sucks. So much for that. Hey, it's not blocked. All right, sorry guys, sorry, I was distracted. This is
Oh,
usually
you're.
why I have to close.
Okay.
I gotta rewatch this movie because I looked up the cast and I didn't realize Jack Palance is in this movie, and I forgot. I gotta rewatch it and look for Jack Palance because that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely watch it again.
Yeah, yeah, Paul. I have seen the original series. The Adam West series. It's pretty fun.
Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I love that movie. That's a good movie, man. Like that's a fun entry in the Batman movies.
Oh yeah. You get your bat shark repellent.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when they're they're climbing up into the helicopter and there's the shark and he's got him. He has the bat shark repellent and he sprays it. You just have it handy in the helicopter. I don't know why they'd have it in the helicopter, but they do.
Oh, okay.
So that's flying sharks, guys. Flying sharks.
Flying sharks?
It happens.
Oh, they have
Fine.
wings.
Just imagine at the end of Neverending Story, instead of coming out on Falcor, it's fucking a giant shark with wings, like eagle wings.
Oh, wow.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Instead of jumping the shark, you gotta fly the shark. You know, it's what you do.
Well, if they're fake sharks, then yeah, I won't get scared. But I think with shark movies today, especially if they look real, like yeah, I will get scared because I'm actually scared of sharks. Like especially if their mouth is wide open, I can never look at that.
Ah, so like that meme with like the giant shark like underneath the water and the boat above it, like that must freak you out.
Yeah, yeah, it does. I remember there was a time where me and my sister we were watching Deep Blue Sea. Yeah, we were having a hard time watching that because there are certain parts where you see the shark moving and certain parts where it's opening its mouth wide open. We're just like trying to like looking away and like we're like screaming. So
Yeah, if that movie has taught me anything, it's that what is it, Ice Cube? Is it Ice Cube? I think it's Ice Cube.
mhm. Or
Yeah,
was
or
it
is it?
Samuel L. Jackson?
No. He gets eaten in the very beginning.
Oh,
Spoilers. His hat it does look like a shark's fin. That's what I learned from that movie.
oh wow.
Like in the song. Oh, Trench. Have you seen that? You
What
gone?
movie? What movie?
Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea. Yeah, where Samuel L. Jackson gets eaten by the shark mid-speech. That's a great movie.
Yeah, we learned that what was it Ice Cube? His hat looks like a shark's fin.
Oh yeah.
That's what they say in the song anyway. That's how
Oh,
it sticks out in my mind.
I actually feel bad when he got in the movie like early on because first it's like he got well yeah he got killed and eaten alive possibly in Jurassic Park. Of course, we never got to see just how he died. by the Velociraptor, and it's like now it's from that to now a shark. It's like, oh great, I feel bad. Like first it was the Velociraptor, and now it's a shark.
Well, we can't prove that that shark wasn't also in the electrical building and didn't use it in that movie either.
Yeah.
Can't prove it. Probably didn't happen, but you can't prove it.
That shark cannot be taken to a court of law.
Nope.
Mhm.
Sharks are immune from the murder charge
Mhm.
anyway, so they're all good. But no, Batman. I'm kind of surprised. To my recollection, Samuel L. Jackson's never been in a Batman movie, and I feel like that's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Did
I think that would have been nice though.
who would you cast him as? What character?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, I don't know. Like, does it have to be someone they've already used, or do you get to pick a character out of a hat?
Oh, you can pick any character. Like I was thinking, maybe like a different version of Harvey Bullock, like this kind of dick cop, kind of dickish detective who
Oh,
kind of
maybe
plays.
they give him like a big punch, you know,
Yeah,
make him kind of.
yeah. He would have to get a little fatter, but yeah, he's older now, so I think he could play like a grumpy old detective like Harvey. Like,
They put the fat suit on him like they did in Spawn with friggin' what's his face there? Damn, forgetting his name. Luigi from Super Mario Brothers.
yeah, like you imagine like fucking Samuel Jackson going like, "I've had it with these motherfucking clowns in this motherfucking city." Had it, man. All these people
John,
in costumes. What the
that's
fuck?
who I was thinking of. That's who I was thinking of.
Wait, who?
John Leguizamo. That's who I was thinking of. I couldn't think of his name a second ago.
Yeah, John Leguizamo. Yeah.
Yeah, they just do that. Just do that with Samuel L. Jackson. Get him in the fat suit. Get him to kind of hunch down for most of the movie.
Hmm.
It could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who you cast him as. I'm just surprised he wasn't in one of these movies. You know, I mean, but you know, I mean, at least we did get. Oh man, I'm blanking on everybody's name today. I don't know why.
He became Nick Fury later on, but
Yeah, we did get that, but I don't know. We had David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury for a little while. That was kind of interesting.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, it would have been interesting to see him in an early Batman movie. Like even like Batman and Robin, like how silly that movie is. I feel like he could have made that a little better than the fun train wreck we did get. It was a fun train wreck. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean what did you expect? Like we had Batman Forever, and that was pretty much like it was watchable. So let's face it, that wasn't the best of those movies either.
Yeah, I forgive Forever a little bit more, but I don't know. Like you're right there. You're right. They're both very silly.
I feel like if Jim Carrey had just pulled it back just a little bit, it would have been a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the Riddler, like he's not as zany as Jim Carrey portrayed him in that film.
Well, the thing is, I would have liked it if Jim Carrey was zany as the Riddler. Maybe Tommy Lee Jones played it straight. Like Tommy Lee Jones, instead of trying to out wacky Carrey, he played Two-Face straight. Like I feel like because Tommy Lee Jones can be scary as fuck, and I feel like he
Yeah.
would have killed it. And I think it would have been interesting to see like the wacky Riddler, and then just have like Two-Face kind of played straight. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, well, but they both sort of overhammed it. It's like they were trying to outdo each other or something. I don't get it, but you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
I never saw Leguizamo's stand-up proxy. Sounds cool. Yeah. I wish we would have gotten to see Batman, Tim Burton's Batman Forever with Robin Williams as the Riddler, and I think it was Billy D. Williams would have been Two-Face. I think that's his name. I looked it up, but
That would have been interesting.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess the first two were really the best out of those series. You know, I mean, what else could you go with? I mean, your competition is Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, and the first one and Returns both roundly better. Even if you did have the Penguin riding a giant duck in the second one.
That was awesome. Fucking army of penguins with bombs, and then he dies, and it's so sad because his little penguins carry him into the ocean sewer. I don't know what the fuck it was. There was just like a lot of random water in the sewer. Wait, what?
Green water trench.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. It's just that scene's just sad. And, like he's a prick, but still, it's like the little penguins are like dragging their dad into the water.
Yeah, I liked Christopher Walken in that movie too.
Yeah, he did a good job.
It's like he almost gets lost in it when you think back to it because there's so much performance from Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito that it's like, oh yeah, Christopher Walken's in this too. But it was great. It was great.
Oh yeah, and wasn't his character doing something bad in the movie? Like he was putting toxic waste in the water. Like was it their drinking water or their sewer?
Well, no, he was building a power plant that was not going to provide Gotham with power, but it was going to store power from. I'm not sure how it works, but it was supposed to store the power, and then he was somehow going to double sell it back to them. I don't know. It was a really weird plot point, but I'm sure it makes sense. Like if you're in a writer's room and like you're trying to rewrite the script 4 times and you can't figure out a good MacGuffin. I guess that works.
It makes more sense than fucking Lex Luthor using a planet made out of kryptonite to fight. I don't even know what the plot. I don't even know what was going on in that movie. So at least that, like what you just said, I could follow. I can't follow what happens in Superman Returns. I don't know what's happening in that movie.
Well, all right. Well, Lex Luthor hires Kumar to help him make the planet of kryptonite, and then it's because he went to jail and he's mad at Superman, and he knows that the kryptonite will make him weak. So, like, then he uses that to his advantage to shiv Superman, because that's the great lesson Lex Luthor learned in prison was like you get to shiv people, and like I don't know. You're right, Trench. It doesn't make any sense. I can't make it make sense.
Well,
And then Superman has a son somehow, even though, like, I thought, like, he can't do that unless he gets the power of the red Krypton sun to make him human. And I don't know. I don't know. I get lost.
yeah. I think that's why every time I watch Batman Returns, I get confused to what exactly Christopher Walken's character is up to, because I'm like, wait, okay, I know he's up to no good, but what is he up to? What's he planning? Like I don't know. Like, can somebody somehow explain it here in the movie?
Yeah, but all I can remember is it's the power plant wasn't going to provide the power as it was going to store power, and I really don't understand how that's supposed to work.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, huh? Wait, like, are you trying to confuse the audience?
And then, like, it gets even more confused because they mention the toxic waste in the sewer and all that, and it really doesn't have much to do with anything. I mean, maybe Max Shrek did that, but they weren't very clear about it in the film, as I could recall. Maybe someone in the comments could help us out with that one. I'm not sure, but the plot was more defined. What, Trench?
I said to Paul, to clear up your confusion, we are talking about Lex Luthor, who is the villain of Superman, not to be confused with Lex Luger, who is the WWF wrestler. I'm sorry if we didn't say that clearly. Our bad. Two very different Lexes. Both were good. Both were good villains, though, in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a very different movie if it had been Lex Luger in Superman Returns.
Okay, so now we just said Batman Returns is a little confusing, I will admit. I am not sure how Christopher Walken's character was supposed to be the bad guy. Well, he is in a way, but not in a way where he's like an arch nemesis directly to Batman, because he wasn't in any way, but he was just a bad guy in a different way that had nothing to do with Batman.
Yeah, he was up to his own shenanigans.
Yeah, he was up to his own thing.
And he's pushing poor Selena Kyle out the window, and I don't know.
I say he was more of a nemesis to Selena Kyle to kind of like bring out good side almost. Gave her a personal villain in Max Shrek, and gave her and Christopher Walken had one of the best scenes in movie history, in my opinion, with the taser kiss. That's one of my scenes of all time. I love the taser kiss. And leading up to the taser kiss where she's walking up to him and he's shooting her and she's saying the nursery rhyme. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, that was really good. But yeah, I think the way she kills him at the end, like electrocuting him, like to me, I think it was beyond just electrocution. It was more like she was electrifying him to death.
Well, she had the taser and she had the high tension line or whatever the hell it was that she grabbed. So I mean,
yeah,
it's shocking indeed.
Oh, very shocking.
And that's two electrocution deaths in a row for this series because Joker killed that gangster guy with the electric hand buzzer in the first movie, and then you got at the end of this movie you got Selena Kyle, Catwoman, electrocuting Max Shrek with the high voltage wire and taser combo, which kind of overkill, but yeah, okay.
And they're by water too. They're by water when they do it, so it makes it worse.
Definitely.
Good luck, guys.
But yeah, I like how they tease at the end of Batman Returns that she's not really dead, even though, like, come on, how is she not dead? Like seriously, and if she isn't dead, her face has got to be burned right off. Like, come on.
Well, she has the magical cat powers, even though they said she only had 9 lives, and he did shoot her to like 8. I think he used up 8 of them, and then she used her 9th one to kill him.
Yeah, so she should be dead by that logic.
Yeah, and with her not being dead after being shot many times, it's like, does she have some kind of secret cat power that we don't know about?
I got it. Well, what happened is after she electrocuted Max Shrek, she flew back and somehow her face didn't get burned off. And then the alley cats found her again, and then they resuscitated her with mouth to mouth, just like in that Halle Berry Catwoman movie.
Oh.
Well, they kind of did it to her dough when she first fell through the window, but they didn't like breathe into her mouth. If I don't remember, they just kind of licked her when she.
Yeah, they licked her bloody forehead, and like that made it better.
Yeah, they didn't like give her CPR like you said, like in Halle Berry, but.
Like Trench, you know cats, and if those were real alley stray cats, and she had fallen down and was unconscious in that alley, they wouldn't be licking her. They would be eating her. They would be devouring her corpse.
They would have ate her for sure, and probably done other things with her body as well. That I won't go into.
On that, but well, it is after 2, so maybe it's late enough you could, and we won't get into.
No, I won't discuss it on Brittany's channel. I will only hint.
Oh, that's okay. I'm fine. I thought I was losing my voice there.
Oh.
It happens. Wait, gold-plated diapers?
Wait, what? Oh, the Christopher Walken reference from that Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh,
I haven't. I gotta watch like these skits stuff.
Like something like this. Just listen to me, guys, and you'll all be wearing gold-plated diapers. They're like, what? Diapers?
Oh. Yeah, because I don't know where he got that from. So I'm like, wait, what? Like, okay, I really don't want to wear one.
You gotta have more cowbell, Brittany. You gotta have more cowbell.
Right. Oh yeah, I did see that one.
It's the only difference between Bruce Dickinson and a regular man. You know, he puts his pants on one leg at a time. Except when he's done, he's making gold records.
That's for sure.
But yeah, no, that's a good callback. Good callback, guys, in the chat there.
Yeah. So yeah, have you seen the video where I talked about the dream I had where oh yeah, I think you have where about Batman Returns where Catwoman kills Max, but then he comes back alive and he has electric powers.
Yeah, I remember you were mentioning that. I think we were on that other stream, or maybe we were in the back room stream. I can't remember which. We do so many of these things, guys.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't been on here for a while, so but yeah, I'm gonna be doing more videos though.
Oh, excellent.
Yep. So yeah, after this, I will be doing some videos on Batman Returns.
Oh, nice.
Yep, like a movie fact video on it, a movie review, popcorn chat, and another popcorn chat, but like a live stream, like with this one.
Oh, sweet. That'll work out good.
Yeah, I think that'll be
Chat
nice.
live.
Yeah, that'll
Hey,
be cool.
Art.
Oh, we got Art in the chat.
Huh?
Yeah. And
Sweet.
Paul, I've never heard America called as the people are very polite, but I appreciate it. Um,
Oh,
never heard that word just used to describe the country before, but that's cool.
good. We're gaining rep, guys. Gaining rep for the country, man.
How's it charge my computer?
But yeah. So any other memorable things from the first Batman movie you want to mention? Like, I know I jumped in really late. I don't know what you guys already talked about.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was gonna do this drink quite late, but I'm like, okay, from now on, if I'm gonna plan on do that like on any time, like I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be early.
Well, I think if you let people know, then it's like people like because we all got different time zones. Um, it's hard. So I always try to let everybody know when things are happening, like a little bit in advance. And I don't know. I find it helpful to make a little chart to clear
Yeah.
things up. Trent has seen that.
Yeah.
Get time zones going. That way everybody's all synced up.
Yeah, exactly. Look, was that a cat?
No, that was my laugh.
Oh,
That was not a cat going up the mail tube. That was
Right.
not.
Was that a cat going up a mail tube? Nope. Or what was the one the other night? Oh, was that a cat like leaving quickly on a roller coaster? Meow.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Doing the loop de loop, man. Doing the loop de loop.
Nah, man, I don't drink. But yeah, I don't drink. If I did, I might be, but I don't drink.
Nope. Trench does not. Trench he's a good lad. He doesn't do any of the vices. He's
I mean,
like
I do sometimes. I do a little of the vices, but different vices.
well, not normally, dude. Not normally.
yeah.
No, not normally.
Yeah, I don't drink either. The only thing I drink is caffeine, like coffee and soda, and yeah, I'll have like even like chocolate milk at times and water. Like those are the only things I'll have. But yeah, I just have that because I love caffeine.
I do. I drink. I occasionally I have an adult beverage or two. You know, the odd silver bullet.
Oh,
Do what you got to do. You gotta keep the werewolves away. Gotta keep the werewolves away, guys. Gotta have some bullets.
right. And so Bullet is also a roller coaster ride at Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
which turns into Not Scary Farm in October for Halloween, which I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, I would love to go there during October.
That's it too intense?
Hmm. Yeah, I love going on rides, roller coaster rides. My mom though she doesn't like roller coasters, but you know, with me and my sister on the other hand, it's like, well, we love it. Like it's so fun, you get to go on there and it's really fast. And I don't know, I think we just love screaming on the roller coasters because it's just so fun.
Oh, yeah, dude. We all have our vices, man. We all
Yeah.
have our vices.
The roller coaster vice.
Roller coaster. Oh, say what?
Roller coaster. Yeah, no, it's good. That's originally that's Ohio Players. Not a lot of people realize that. A lot of people think that just the Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of that.
Hmm.
That's actually Ohio Players.
Oh, I didn't know who sang it. I just thought it was a dope song.
Oh, it is. It is.
I had no idea who sang that shit.
Certified fresh by, well, I guess it wouldn't be Rotten Tomatoes because it's music. Like, I don't know. They don't do music, do they, guys?
I don't think so.
Okay, just movies. Just movies then.
Do you guys think people should base seeing or not seeing a movie off of Rotten Tomatoes?
No, because I don't know how accurate Rotten Tomatoes really is. Because like I've seen it where they're not like they're only allowing specific reviews, or like they're not allowing fan reviews during certain time, or something like that. Because I recall I've seen a few stories about that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes me trust their opinion.
Yeah, like yeah, if there's a movie that I want to watch and I haven't seen it, and if I look at other reviews, like even from Rotten Tomatoes, I'm like, whether they give the movie a really high rating or low rating, it's like, well, like yeah, I don't trust their how they rate movies as much. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it for my own sake and just see how it is. And if I like it, then I do. But if I don't, then that's okay.
Exactly. Like, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. And someone brought up a good point today that they could have agendas. Like, people could write fake reviews, like, not even seen the movie or have seen the movie, but just want to, like, serve an agenda. So they could write a fake review putting it down. And it's all about, like, they score it on, like, percentages, like, oh, this percentage of people gave it a good review and this percentage gave a bad review. But I feel like, you should see it for yourself and give yourself a chance to see it instead of just going off of the opinions of others.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually go by the trailer. Like if the trailer looks good, like I'll probably see it. But if your trailer sucks, like yeah, I'm done. I'm like, yeah, no, guess not. Guess we'll pass that one up.
Yep.
Yep. But I usually try not to see newer movies. I like to have a cutoff period. Like I tried not to watch anything newer than like 2003 or 2005. So like my sweet spot is like 1970 to like 1995, 96, and like that zone anywhere between those two dates seems to be where all like the gold is, all the really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So and like I love the 70s. You get all that grindhouse and pulpy kind of movies. Like that's fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
You get the low budget stuff and the B movies. And like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. 80s were good for that too, a little bit, but mostly it's a 70s thing. I like the 70s a lot. Good time for cinema, guys. Good time.
For sure. Yeah, so Natalie, she said something funny earlier. She said, I had a dream once that I was on a roller coaster. I was screaming in my sleep with my arms up, which was funny. So when she was having that dream, she was screaming but having her arms up like this in her sleep. So it kind of felt
Oh
like if
shit.
she was on a roller coaster, even though it was a dream.
Intense roller coaster dreams.
Imagine if she was like running around the house doing that, like ah! That'd be the just see someone running around the house with their hands up, screaming with their eyes closed. Ah!
Oh, that would have been funny.
Dream.
She said, I love that roller coaster dream. Yeah, I mean, I would go on it in a dream. Although I don't know if my arms will be up, so.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a sleep. Not definitely not a roller coaster dream, but I don't know if I've ever had like the sleep screaming.
Oh.
Probably a good thing. Probably for the best.
Yeah, I've sleepwalked I think like once or twice, um, but not too much.
Oh.
I've sleep before.
So you don't dream that much?
I dream, but I was just talking about sleepwalking in general. I
Oh.
dream sometimes, not as much as I used to. But I dream.
Okay. Yeah, because, yeah, I dream a lot, like, every day, but um the same dreams don't repeat themselves, so it's like every night it's always something different. Sometimes it could be something
Hmm.
funny, something scary, or something like very entertaining, like a movie, or it's just always something different, so it's like, watching a new movie.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have them often, and when I do, they're really uneventful.
Hmm.
It's like I had a dream I was at the store once. I was buying stuff, like bread. That's it. That's the dream. That's the dream. I bought some bread. Like I don't know. Not very cool.
Hmm.
Other people
You
are like,
don't
oh my god,
even want to.
I dreamt I was flying, and like, oh my god, I had superpowers. Oh no, I had a dream I was driving a race car. Evelyn, what would you have a dream of? I bought some bread. Like it was pretty good. Like,
So did it feel like you were there shopping?
huh?
Like in a dream? Did you somehow knew you were dreaming, or did it felt like it was real and you thought you were shopping?
It felt surreal, and then I woke up and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, wow, I can't have exciting dreams, It's never like a romance novel or something. Nothing cool, like not getting whisked away or anything like that. Nope, nope, nope. Just buying bread. Yep. Oh,
So,
aisle 10. Yeah, I got some bread. Sweet.
like Stone Cold and Booker T weren't fighting in the grocery store.
Nope, Trench. Absolutely mundane stuff. Mundane stuff, guys.
Yeah, you don't even want to know the dreams I have. Like sometimes.
Oh,
absolutely X-rated, guys. Like Trent talks about it, it's just like wow.
Well, no, it's just really weird.
Like somebody get Freud on the phone.
Like, one time I dreamed that like a living potato peed on me. Um, that this is the type of stuff we're dealing with in my head. Yeah,
A
you
living
won't have
potato?
A living potato.
like the potato had like arms and legs, but it was still a potato and it didn't have a face. And then I don't know how it did it, but it started peeing. And
What?
Did it like? I'm almost afraid to ask Trench, but did it have like little potato genitalias? A
no,
little
just
potato
a
thing?
hole. It grew a hole near the bottom of its body, and then water started coming out, yellow liquid. And then the hole patched itself up and it walked away.
Oh, that is quite strange.
It's the traumatic effect of having cats pee everywhere in real life.
Oh, this was before the cats, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just a messed up human being.
It's like, you didn't eat that butter, did you, Trench? It's not from the butter.
Oh no, it's not from the cat piss butter, no.
Oh.
You had a cat and it peed on the butter, and Trench, you didn't find out the hard way, if I remember the story correctly. You noticed before you had the butter.
No, because someone saw the cat peeing on the butter. They
What?
caught. Yeah, this happened on Thanksgiving. They were making Thanksgiving dinner and stuff, and butter was on the table. And then one of the cats, he likes to pee on things, and he peed on the butter. And then everyone looked at him.
Oh no. I
And
hope
it's funny because that cat's name was Dark Knight, named after Batman. So it ties in with the conversation.
It's all connected, Trenchy. It's all what would we say in the other chat? It's all in the script. That cat had to pee on the butter so that you could talk about him on the
So
Batman
we could
stream.
talk about Batman. He
Yep.
peed on the butter for our sins.
Hey,
hope no one
somebody
eats
added
butter.
to it. So, was that butter salted? Not unsalted butter. Hey, if you have supermarket jokes, you're gonna make a butter joke every once in a while, guys. You just gotta cringe and deal with it. Just gotta cringe and deal.
Yeah, I hope no one used that butter after that.
Oh no, it was thrown away, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody would stick that in their mouth, and if they did, I have some questions for them.
The next morning, this is the worst bagel I've ever had. Hey, dear God, you buying
Yeah.
these? Is this an onion bagel?
Yeah, it must have had like a really strong smell to it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It would have been a very different movie in Batman Returns if Selena Kyle had done that to Bruce Wayne at his dinner party. He would have known. He would have known she was Catwoman if she did that. Like, I mean, she already gave it away talking about the mistletoe. But like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be something, guys. It'll be something.
that's true.
Yeah, so you can't talk about Batman if you don't mention the great score that first movie had. Was it Danny
Yeah,
Elfman, right, guys?
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
he did a great job.
Like very
Like,
memorable. Like you go and see that in the film in the theater. You're on your way home in the car. You're humming it.
Hmm.
the
Sitting in the back.
driving scene, the
Yeah.
driving scene's one of my other favorite movie scenes of all time. 'Cause they're just driving in that score. That once you hear that score and you're like, nothing's happening. They're just driving through the outskirts of Gotham. But once you hear that score kick in, you see it. You're like, it gets you so pumped and enhances the scene. And it's like, yeah, this is Batman. This is fucking Batman, man. And I love that scene. It's just so atmospheric. And nobody says shit. They're just driving.
Hmm.
Yeah, when I first saw that movie, because like when they're at the newspaper and they're talking about Batman and like, oh, well, they say he drinks blood and they do this and that. Like I'm thinking, so wait, is Batman going to be a vampire in this movie? And like for the first maybe 15 minutes, I thought maybe he was going to be a vampire, and I'm like, that'd be weird. Like freaking
They they
Batman's a
They actually did that in Gods and Monsters. And that there's an alternate version of Batman who's a vampire, and Superman ended up growing up on like a Mexican plantation or something. Like
oh.
it was interesting. Yeah, yeah, Paul. That I'm trying to.
Trenchy, you are my number one. See, Bob the Henchman.
Bob the Henchman for president, man. Bob the Henchman is like one of the dopest shit to come out of that movie. He inspired. Kevin Smith said he was one of the characters that inspired Silent Bob from the Clerks movies and stuff. All the
Oh,
Kevin
Oh, yeah.
Smith.
Well, I think I remember hearing that in an interview or a commentary.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. Like, of course, Kevin Smith, very big comic book fan, big Batman fan, specifically. So, like, it's understandable.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, you can only have one, and like, assuming you can operate it with complete proficiency, you're gonna pick the Batmobile, the Bat Wing, or the Bat Boat, or the Bat Cycle. Which one you guys gonna pick?
I would say the Batmobile.
Trench?
I would be able to drive it, right?
Yep, with the absolute proficiency.
Oh yeah, the Batmobile, man. Like you can remote control that to have that drive on its own and stuff. Like I'd just be scaring people. I'd just be sitting at home and just driving that around the city and just terrifying people. Like how is this thing driving, man? This is some scary shit.
I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have the Bat Wing, because then like you could strafe people.
Oh,
Ooh, be great. And you could steal the Joker's balloons, and that would be fun.
Hell yeah.
Which that's a fun scene. He's like, he's stealing my balloons! He's stealing my balloons! Why didn't somebody tell me he had one of those things? I did a meme a while back where I named all the balloons because I felt like they needed character names.
oh,
This would be the part where if I could share my PC, I would look for it and share it. But we all know what happens when I try to do that, don't we, Trench?
Yeah. Yeah.
Disaster results. So I don't try to do that anymore. Yeah, no, Named all the balloons. If I can remember. I might look it up and read them. Read you guys the name. We'll see. But hold on a second.
Yeah, the woman next to me, well, the other woman on here is Ethel Paul.
Yeah. Howdy, Paul. How goes it, buddy? What would you drive? Paul, what would you drive? Batmobile, Batwing, Batcycle, Batboat? Let me know. Put in the comments, in the chat. Do it up.
You could put a Teddy Ruxpin in the driver's seat of the Batmobile and just drive that shit around and just have this like. Then like if the cops pull you over, you just stop the car and they come up to ask for your ID and you roll down the window romantically from your house and they just see like a Teddy Ruxpin sitting there. Like, how the fuck is this Teddy Ruxpin driving the car? Fucking Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, there it is. Oh no, I did not put the names. What? Don't tell me I didn't do that.
We're naming all the balloons. All the balloons must have names.
I put the little arrows, but I didn't name them. Well, how did that happen? Okay, I must have made 2 versions of that. I don't know. Maybe it's down further. We'll see. We'll see, guys. This will be interesting. Supposedly. It might not be interesting. It's probably going to be very opposite of interesting.
Something about the balloons?
Yeah, I named all the balloons from that scene, and I had a meme for it, and I found like a rough draft of the meme. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So like I got the clown balloon, I got the little octopus balloon, then there's the cat balloon, and then there's the baby balloon, if you guys recall from the big, float balloons.
Yeah.
And actually, I named them. Let me see if I can blow this up and I'll like point the camera at the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll do this. This will be fun. This is like a visual. We're getting visual, guys. Like height of technology. Can you guys see that in the full frame or not?
Yeah, I can see it.
Because I can't see
that. Oh, I see. Is that one the baby balloon?
Oh, you got the clown balloon on your left. That's the flatulent fool, right? Then you got the octopus balloon there. That's the crafty kraken. Then you got your cat balloon. That's the Cheshire Jacko cat because it looks like a pumpkin. And then you got the baby balloon, which is the baby bastard. Oh. So yeah, it's fun. I didn't say it was a good meme, guys. I didn't say it was good. I just said I had fun.
Yeah.
But if anybody's wondering, those are the official canonical names for those parade balloons, because I said so. So.
Exactly.
I think Tim Burton would be all for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody knows the baby bastard balloon is his favorite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why is that?
What?
Like, why is that balloon his favorite?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Like, I'm having fun. I'm not being serious.
Oh,
not actually, but a close facsimile of one. But
yeah. She left a comment just now.
Oh, we got Sadie in the chat. I gotta look at the chat. Look at this thing.
Oh, hey, Sadie. I didn't even see you.
Where's Sadie's comment? This is so much easier when it's just automatically visible and I don't have to pull it up.
Yeah, I don't see it either, but I said hi because I didn't see her comment either.
Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. They need a function on this thing where it can show up to the right of the screen so that I can read it. But,
Okay.
I mean, Brittany gets to see, so at least we got that going for us.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, we changed our format, changed our layout. How about that?
okay.
Oh, yeah.
So is that good?
What do you mean?
Like how it is right now, like the two screens on top and one at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I just meant the chat. Like it doesn't show up if you're on the panel unless you're like, you know, the one in charge.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's true.
It shows up for you, but not for us. We have to click on the little chat icon and pull it up, and then we can't see what's going on in the panel. I don't know. It's Gerald. That damn duck.
That goose.
He's doing fine though. He's got his Beats by Puffy or whoever the hell says it. Dre. His Beats by Dre, right? Mad headphones on.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else has seen this video. I did a video on the dream that I had about the movie Signs and how when the police officer, when she comes in to ask questions about what they saw that night. Well, you know how they were both being serious on like answering her questions, but in the dream it was quite funny. Like their answers were quite funny, and it just turned into this really funny scene in the movie of Science. So I thought, when I woke up, I was like, wow, that's actually quite funny. But yeah, I think that video hasn't got any much views and all that. But yeah,
Oh, you gotta print it out on the Twitter machine.
yeah, I do.
You do what you gotta do. Gotta share the videos. Yeah, tell people, hey, watch this here, and then they'll watch it. That's what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I also created like a page for my YouTube channel. So I've been sharing my videos on there, but I haven't shared most of them lately, so I need to do that more.
Oh yeah, like I try to as soon as I post one, I try to put like a tweet out about it and like see if it gets like exposure. Like usually it helps a little bit. Because like people don't know if you don't tell them, and sometimes things get buried in people's timeline, or you get like copyright claimed, and YouTube sweeps it underneath the rug, and like that's what happens. Usually, that last thing is what happens to me.
Oh, okay.
Right when I joined the chat, like I just uploaded a video and I checked it, And like as I was looking at it, I saw it go from having no copyright claim to having a copyright claim. And I'm like, oh, damn it. And I'm like, well, I kind of deserve that one, but still. It's not blocked. So as long as it's not blocked, I don't care. I'm not making any money off it anyway. But like, copyright guards are harsh. Harsh.
Yeah, no, they are. Because I remember it was back in February that I did a reaction video, but instead of like just my reaction, like I was sitting next to the TV, so you see like the scene of the movie that I'm reacting to along with my reaction. But yeah, it actually turned out quite good. But yeah, I saw I got a copyright claim with that. But I'm like, you know what? Since I'm not making money when it comes to those reaction videos, like that's fine. Like if I have a copyright from that video just because I'm showing that part of the movie along with my reaction, like okay, I'll just have to put up with that, because I just want people to see both, and it's like it's okay if I'm not making money from that.
Like it shouldn't count if it's on a TV behind you, like way in the distance or whatever. But like I don't know, they're weird about that thing. Sometimes they'll claim that, sometimes they won't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been using music in these tag videos and stuff, so like I kind of half expect it to get a claim, and I didn't last time, and that was nice, but this time I did. So.
Okay.
Oh well. It only upsets me when it's like a movie claim and it's a public domain movie and it's like, yeah, you really have no no legal claim on that. Like it's owned by the people. But yeah. I don't want to get into that. That's a big thing. That's a big thing we don't want to get into, but
Yeah, that's true.
but everybody knows that that's the thing that goes on around here. People claiming stuff just because they can.
Yep. So
Yeah.
what?
So what? Oh, sorry. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say. So what inspired the Batman stream today? Anything in particular, or just like you want to do some Batman?
Um, I, I think I chose Batman because I've done some videos on it. Like I did, like years ago, I did like a movie fact video on it, a movie review, a popcorn chat, but that was just me talking about the movie, so it's just me doing it itself. So I thought, why not do it again, except this time make it into a live stream where it's not just me talking about the movie, but other YouTubers can join in and we could all talk about the movie. So yeah, somehow I just had that idea and that just popped into my head.
That works. It's a good topic. It's one of those movies that it endures. It didn't get super aged. It aged well, like cheese or wine or bourbon or some other thing that you wait to get old to get good. It survived.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
it didn't have to be like 2.5 hours long either. Feature length was fine for it.
oh yeah, definitely. And it's just one of those movies that it's still loved by fans and everyone else who loves the movie. Like whether if you're a Batman fan, and it's just one of those great movies that everyone's just familiar with and they just really enjoy it.
Yeah. And like I think that's one of the things it has as an advantage over the Heath Ledger Dark Knight Joker movie is it wasn't super long, and it didn't drag at all. At any point in the movie, it doesn't drag. Like, it keeps a fairly good pace. It keeps you interested, and it doesn't try to squeeze in some sort of moral message. It's just the Joker happens. Batman's already a thing in the city. Joker's a bastard. Batman's a good guy, and his job is to take care of business. To put a stop to the Joker, and that's what you get. And you get to see all the cool Bat gadgets from like comic books and stuff that you would expect to see in there. You get the Batwing, you get the Batmobile. The Batmobile has guns. That's kind of cool. It's got bombs. Also kind of cool.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
don't expect that.
Yeah, you're right about that. And yeah, it has, really great cast, and their performances are done so well. And plus you got the music score, which is, amazing. And I think it really tops it all, of everything else.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt having this be a Tim Burton movie because his unique gothic aesthetic that he has with all he's got that. It's very much a surrealist kind of goth aesthetic. That's what I would kind of describe Tim Burton as. It's surreal gothism. He's got the weird architecture, the statues, the moody black and blue lighting. Yeah, and it adds to the Batman feel. It adds to it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
it really does. And I think when you watch it, you can feel that, like you can feel the atmosphere um, of the movie. But yeah, it just has a great story, characters, and everything is it just blends in so well.
Oh, gone. We lost Trenchy, the Trench Man.
Oh no, what happened?
Trenchy, come back. You could blame it all on me. Come on, get back in here, buddy.
Uh,
He'll be back.
did the Joker did this? Because I don't know. Could be.
Maybe he was kidnapped by the Penguin. Trenchy, you never told us you were one of Gotham's first sons.
Oh no. Well, now the Penguin's here. We haven't moved on to Batman Returns yet.
Well, we were talking about it earlier, so I figured maybe we attracted undue Penguin attention. But yeah, he'll be back. He always comes back. Yeah, I think Michael Keaton did a good job in this movie as well as Jack Nicholson. I feel like that needs to be mentioned. I don't know if you guys mentioned that before I got here. You probably did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Yeah, I mentioned to Trenchy earlier how even my mom, yeah, she loves this version of Batman, and she loves Michael Keaton's performance, which I agree. But she was saying how not only he fits the role so well of Batman, but she was saying like, he definitely has the eyebrows for it, like for the character. I'm like, okay, that's quite interesting to mention his eyebrows.
I actually think it's his performance for the parts where he's Bruce Wayne that really sells the Batman thing, because he comes off as traumatized and broody, and like, I know that's not exactly the comic book version of Batman, where he sort of pretends to be the millionaire playboy. I mean, he is a millionaire in the comic books, but you know what I mean. He's got more the playboy kind of attitude when he's in public. Uh,
Right.
but Michael Keaton doesn't sell it that way. He sells it in a way that you could tell this guy's traumatized. It makes sense that he saw his parents get murdered in front of him at the opera. That makes sense because
It
he's very disturbed, very disturbed. But it works, and I don't know. Pretty good choice. He does have a Beetlejuice moment in this, where he grabs the fire poker and he's like, "Let's get nuts," and he just sounds exactly like Beetlejuice in that scene. Like it always takes me out of it just a little bit. That scene there.
Yeah, and it's funny though because I remember watching like Batman and Batman Returns where he plays Bruce Wayne, Batman. But it wasn't until years later when I half watched Beetlejuice. I remember seeing his name like in the opening credits, but I'm like, wait, what character does he play? But then it kind of took me by surprise that he played Beetlejuice because I didn't even recognize him.
Well, it's the makeup. Like the makeup was really good in Beetlejuice. If you haven't seen a whole bunch of Michael Keaton movies like beforehand, and you're not super used to him, you might forget that he's actually Michael Keaton in that role.
Right.
Right. But that's a good character too. Like that movie's pretty good too. Another Tim Burton special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was also in Mr. Mom.
Yep, he was in Mr. Mom. He was in Gun Ho, which is a good movie. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Haven't seen that one.
That one's pretty good. Basically, he plays this guy that works at a automobile factory in a small town, and the town isn't doing really well. The automobile factory is gonna go under, and he flies to Japan to try and sell this automobile company to a Japanese automobile company, and get them to buy the company, fly some people over, and start running it from the small town and sort of save the town. And they end up doing it, and it's one of those movies where it's all about how funny the cultural differences are between two very different countries and two very different ways of doing things in the business world. And he ends up telling a bunch of lies, getting caught in his lies, and getting people mad at him because he's sort of not a con artist in the movie, but he might as well be with how much he lies. But his heart's in the right place, and it's a pretty fun movie. Like I recommend that one a lot. Gun Ho, guys, check it out. And if you've seen it in the chat, like leave it in the chat if you've seen Gun Ho or any other Michael Keaton movie you want to mention, since this is a Michael Keaton movie we're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. I've only seen a few of his movies, but yeah, he is a really great actor, and I would like to watch a bit more of his movies that he did because there's just some that I haven't seen. I'm like, okay, I really gotta watch a bit more.
Yeah, it's he's a good actor. I enjoy his movies. I don't really can't really think of one that I've said, "Oh boy, this is a real stinker." He does a good job picking like projects to get involved with. Taking roles. So like that's part of the magic. He was in a movie, I think it was 2016, a new movie that I saw and liked. He was in The Founder. You guys have seen that, which
Oh yeah, that I have seen that one.
yeah, and he was pretty good in that movie too. It's the
Oh yeah,
story of McDonald's, which who doesn't like a McDonald's movie?
yeah. Yeah, I've seen
Right
that
there with
one.
me. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But yeah, seeing that and seeing how the story about what was going on, even with McDonald's and everything. Yeah, he did a really good job with the role, but at the same time, I think it made me hungry.
Yeah, I'm like, well, the cool thing about it is it's a role where like he's the bad guy, but he's not because he's also the protagonist. So it's like you find yourself sort of understanding where he's coming from in the movie, and it's like, yeah, this guy had a dream and he really wanted to make this happen, and he wanted the success.
Yeah. Hi, Trenchie.
Hey, my bad. I got kicked and I couldn't get back in for a little bit, but I'm back.
Oh, well, welcome back, man. I'm glad you escaped the Joker or the Penguin or all of them.
All, all.
Or was it a cat?
Like it's like Batman the movie, Trench. They had you kidnapped aboard that submarine.
That was fun to see them all together and shit.
Yeah, it would have been better if they'd had like Eartha Kitt or Julie Newmar for the Catwoman in that movie. But oh, he's gone! Gone again.
I didn't do it. I didn't touch it.
Why do you keep kicking Trenchy? Come on. It was funny the first time.
Maybe it was a cat.
That's the cats. They jumped on his Wi-Fi, knocked it over. Got to pick it up. Got that one cat that pees on things, peeing on his router. It happens, guys. It happens. You know out there that actually you probably don't know out there in the chat. That doesn't happen to you. Oh, you back? Welcome.
Oh man, what happened?
I got kicked again.
Oh no.
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 Good. No.
That's no bueno. No bueno. Stop doing that, man. Gotta stick around. But yeah, no, like it would have been great if in Batman the movie they'd had either Eartha Kitt or Julie Newmar play the Catwoman. I mean, Lee Merriweather was all right, but I don't know. The other two are my favorites.
I would have loved to see Eartha Kitt come back. Julie Newmar was cool, but Eartha Kitt is the shit.
She's your Catwoman, in other words.
Yeah, I'd say like she's my Catwoman of the Adam West franchise. If we're talking of all time, I gotta go with Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer did a great job. Like she played a very insane Catwoman, and not just like cat obsessed, but like insane. Like the scene with the bird, like that was great.
Oh yeah, she did all the training for the whip. Like she did all the whip stunts herself. Like,
yeah, I believe she was trained by famous Hollywood whip man Lash LaRue, which, if you don't know that name, he was in a few B movies. He did a lot of training. I think he did work on movies like Zorro and stuff like that. So, like, Lash LaRue, look him up.
Did he
check it out?
On Indiana Jones?
I think so. I think he did do some training and stunt work with the whip for Indiana Jones. So,
Wow.
You might be right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Big stunt name in Hollywood. All the like 90% of the whip stuff you see in big budget movies or low budget movies that was Lash.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Killed it.
Yeah. Goat for the whip biz.
Goat. No, Paul, I got kicked from the stream. No one actually kicked me, but thank you for asking them.
Oh, it's because I was joking with Brittany that I'm like, why'd you kick Trenchy? It was funny the first time. Joke. baseball. It's not very funny. I hate it. So it is what it is. They
Yeah,
can't.
you're good. DuckTales.
Oh, I didn't realize the time. It's 12:14.
Ah, oh, 3:14 here. So yeah. Oh yeah, because you guys 3 hours behind that Pacific time zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize it until now. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's if we were on a little bit earlier, we probably could have got Marty in this one. He's a big DC Batman fan, big comic book guy. So like he was an all, you know. They're
Oh,
5 hours. Say what?
I'm definitely down if you want to talk Batman again in like any version of Batman. I'm down, and you're making me want to rewatch the '89 one because I haven't seen it in a long time, and I should rewatch it.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Cause it's weird. I like the '89 one, but if I'm gonna watch a Batman movie, I usually either find myself watching Batman Under the Red Hood or Batman Returns. Like those are my two main go-tos.
Nice.
Yeah, I probably I want to say 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to watch one of the movies, this is probably the one I go for.
Mhm.
It's the one I saw first, not counting the original Batman the movie, but first big budget Hollywood one I saw was this one as far as Batman goes, and yeah, it was good. I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw it on good old fashioned VHS. Actually, still have that tape somewhere.
Oh,
You had
Really?
that.
nice.
It's funny. You had this weird Warner Brothers ball cap commercial with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck in it beforehand. It's kind of strange, but they wanted you to order a Warner Brothers baseball cap.
Hmm.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
that's
think
on the.
I don't remember participating in that, but I do remember that. Like it wasn't around when I was young, but I remember that being discussed or something, or seeing a commercial, like an old commercial for that.
Yeah, like it might even have been an extra on the DVD, but on the VHS, when you pop it in, that's the very first thing. It's like that Pizza Hut commercial you get with Land Before Time.
Yeah. I think did I have Batman on VHS? No, I don't think I don't think I had Batman on VHS, but I did see that. I did see the ball cap,
Oh.
but I
Yeah.
didn't have Batman on VHS. I had Rocky on VHS, and I had the Land Before Time VHS with the pizza thing. I didn't see that. Like I remember that shit.
You just think you could go to Pizza Hut and you could get your own Land Before Time puppet when you order a kid's meal. Is that precious? Then there was
Oh,
the what? Huh?
my
Ken?
bad. Apple, go ahead. No, you
And
go ahead. My bad.
then there was that other movie with the Pizza Hut commercial where it's like, "This is baseball. Participate in Little League." You remember that one?
Oh shit. No, what movie was it?
I want to say it was Ninja Turtles, like the movie, but I could be mistaken.
Oh.
But like it was like a Little League commercial sponsored by Pizza Hut at the very beginning.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen that commercial.
Like I'm telling you guys, back in the 80s and the 90s, Pizza Hut was working hard with those commercials on your VHS.
Oh,
Interesting.
wasn't there? I think there was a Pizza Hut commercial even on the Little Giants movie, or maybe not. But I know the Little Giants had the little Looney Tune short. If you had the VHS, it had the Looney Tune short of the singing frog in the hat in front of the movie.
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys seen that movie. It's a '90s football movie. Rick Moranis puts together a football league for his daughter because his daughter wants to play football, if I remember right, and his brother, who runs the other league, won't let her join, so they make a league of their own, so to speak, and it's the little Giants.
Oh. I've heard of it. Haven't seen it.
It's a fun movie. It's kind of like the Bad News Bears and stuff like that, like the Mighty Ducks.
Oh. Okay, I gotta watch it.
This kid
Fall
puts
into the
like I
category.
don't know what it is. Oh, my bad, Ethel.
Well, I was just saying, fall into the category of sports movies, Brittany.
Oh yeah, it's a sports movie. Like one of the little kids puts like black tar or something on his hands to catch the ball, and his hands keep sticking together, and he
Oh.
can't drop the ball.
Because the sticky tar.
Yeah, it's like tar or something. It's funny.
Probably one of the lesser the lesser offensive tar scenes we've seen in a movie, right, Trench?
Ah!
Boy, that was a special movie, huh?
I'm not. I reviewed it on Letterboxd, but that's not getting a YouTube review for a little, like maybe down the line if I ever watch it again. But I don't think I don't want to touch that one for now because I feel like shit could get a little dicey.
Oh yeah, like if it was a science fiction movie, I would review it because it's controversial, but it's not. So I can't. I mean, I could. I got to stick to one thing, guys. That's sort of my thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
True.
It's like true dat. But yeah, I don't know. We were definitely working hard with the Pizza Hut commercials back in the day. Back before the pizza got really like
Oh.
Back before Little Caesars took over and became the shit.
Like I'm sorry, but once you have like pretzel pizza, like how are you gonna compete with pretzel pizza, guys? Come on.
Yeah. Little Caesars beat the shit out of Pizza Hut. Like Pizza Hut tried, but then fucking Little Caesars came around with their little caveman and was like pizza, and it's like, yeah, eat that shit.
Yeah, and now they're selling it for $5. Well, I think it's $7 a pizza here now, but like you can't go wrong with that, and you don't have to wait for it. It's just done, ready. Yeah.
That's true.
This sponsored in part by Little Caesars Pizza. I gotta love that crazy bread, but yeah, no.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was something else.
No, and it definitely wasn't me. Tompkins is asleep. snoozing away, sawing wood in the corner. So no worries there.
Oh man, I was gonna try to sell him some death sticks. God damn it.
And stop trying to get my cat to smoke.
that was a funny shit. Like one time I did it while you were away and Marty had left the room and I was like, "Hey Chumpkins, you want to buy some death sticks?" And then Marty yells from the other room, "Hey, don't you dare sell that cat death sticks, Trench." Stop that.
You're like Jay trying to get the monkey to smoke. Stop that.
Snoochie boochies.
So, how should we end the stream?
Did your show? How would you like to end it? You do like a round of questions. Sometimes we ask people to plug their stuff. That's the thing a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We could ask some questions about the movie, like, maybe favorite parts or, things like that.
All right.
Yeah. Like, so, like, is there any parts that you like?
Yeah. Well, Trenchy was saying it earlier, but I like the scene in the art museum. I think that's a lot of fun. I like the foreshadowing that you get before Jack Nicholson becomes the Joker, where he's got the playing cards and it's established that he's sort of a gambling man and he's got these playing cards, and then you see him take his bath in the toxic waste vat, and you see the cards floating up, and that's really cool. Very iconic scene. I like that. Also like the scene with the balloons. He's stealing his balloons. Trench, what do you think? What's your favorite scene, man?
Well, I gotta go with the driving scene just for the atmosphere and music alone. But I love the museum scene as well. That's right up there. And I also like the scene where he's fucking with Vicky Vale, and she puts the drink in his face, and he fucks with her and shit. That was great too. Like Jack Nicholson was dope in that fucking movie. And also Michael Keaton too, when he's like, or when he's telling Kim Basinger, like he's sitting there, and she's like, why don't you stay with me and stuff? He's like, I got to go, I got to go. It's like that moment where you realize, yeah, this relationship's not gonna work out at all. Like he wants to love you, but he's Batman. He can't. He's got to go out and whoop ass, take names.
Yeah. He's got a whole case of whoop ass, and he's got to spread it around.
Oh hell yeah, love the yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Brittany? Favorite scene?
I would have to say like towards the end, like when what was it, the commissioner, like when he's reading the letter that man wrote, like that he'll protect the citizens of Gotham, and somebody asked like how would they be able to reach out to him, and you see this huge searchlight, but it turns out that's his call because it's a bat signal, and later the camera goes up and you see Batman standing and he's looking at the bat signal in the sky.
It's iconic. Very iconic scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a good scene. Brittany, future video in the pipeline. What's next? What's the next thing we can all be looking to see?
Well, I have some videos lined up. Let's see. There's gonna be a review soon. There's also gonna be a movie fact video on Batman Returns, and I think there will be another video of a dream. But I have so many dreams about different movies and different things, so I'd have to think about which dream I'm gonna decide to talk about. Yeah, there will be some movie reviews as well.
Well, excellent, excellent. Trench, future endeavor, next project. What's coming
Um,
along the old dust?
well, I gotta finish up the a trailer for Night Watch. I did have it out today, but they blocked me because of the music, so I gotta find the cover of the song I used to kind of like sneak it past the rights. But yeah, that should be coming up soon, and I don't know, maybe some reviews or something. It'll be good. I'm gonna be hanging out with you all weekend, uh, in one way or another. So that's something to look
Oh,
forward to.
oh yeah, and I look forward to it too. And I guess that brings it to me. Future things in the pipeline. Right now, got my 10 for 10 video just uploaded mere hour ago or so. So check that out. That's my 10 for 10 tag. I was tagged in there by Trash Picture Show and Care of Horror Retrospective. Tomorrow, or today, I guess, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. We're watching the Ray Harryhausen classic, 20 Million Miles to Earth. Might have a special guest on this watch along, so check that out. Immediately following that, on day after that, on Sunday, we've got the science fiction comedy stream. We'll be talking about all sorts of science fiction comedies, and that should be fun. Coneheads, Spaceballs, and the like. So check that out.
And
That's going on.
Awesome.
and in between that, I'm pretty sure we're all gonna be on Marks to discuss Scream 2.
Yeah, it's the Scream Stream Part 2. Scream Stream Part 2. We're going to
And
be talking about Scream 2. Got Jerry O'Connell in there, so I'll make a joke about sliders at some point.
and I feel like I can make it, so it's gonna be fun because that has one of my favorite characters from the Scream franchise in it.
Oh, nice, nice.
I love Scream. I love the whole franchise.
Oh, well, hey, maybe you stop by. I don't know. There might be space. Check with Mark on the chat thing. Maybe you'd be able to stop in on that one.
Okay, yeah, I would love to stop by.
Yeah, because he's your same time zone, so you guys should be synced up pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, it should be a fun, exciting weekend for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
be lots of fun. It'll be great.
Oh, it's 8:30 a.m. where Paul is.
8:30. Oh,
Wow.
what is that?
Mark,
Australian?
what's up?
Yeah, where Paul's at. Yeah, 8:30 a.m.
Oh, yeah, because he's in the European time zone. He's Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because they're 5 hours ahead of me and Trent. So it's 3:30 here, 8:30 there.
Was that the water?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a special effect, like someone I don't know spit like a really big spit sound.
Ooh.
Oh, Paul, we're all nerds here, man. We're all nerds, and it's okay.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Scotland. Wait,
Yep.
I know another Paul in Scotland.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I do. I know another Paul from Scotland. Like that does YouTube. He's a YouTuber, and his name is Paul, and he's from Scotland. This is the second Paul I know from Scotland. That's pretty dope.
They're gonna have to fight it out. There can be only one. Paul.
As long as Bitter Bob doesn't get involved, we're good.
True. The
Oh
other
wait,
part.
you guys don't know who Bitter Bob is. Never mind that. Yeah.
But yeah, this is yeah, cool.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Pauls in Scotland, but how many of them are on YouTube watching?
Yeah.
People?
Wait, what's the size of that demographic?
Oh no. Oh, there was also this German dude named Paul. I've been running into Pauls tonight, man. Just lots of Pauls from Australia. And there's Pauls from Germany, and then there was the fake Paul because they had to use a different name. So there was the fake Paul.
We'll call Paul from Germany Toad Frankie Paul.
Those drinking Paul. Wait, no, that'd be fucked up, though.
The hand of death Paul, or depending on how you translate the German, terminally ill Paul. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Sorry, Paul. Sorry.
Poor Paul.
That's
Right?
a lot of what sound. I don't know. It just sounds like someone's busy using the bathroom. Like
Oh
maybe.
no, I'm washing dishes. I'm not going to the bathroom.
Or maybe just like washing their hands.
Yeah, no. I promise there's no bathroom usage going on.
Trenchy, are you pinching a loaf on the stream? Come on, man.
No, I am not taking a poop on the stream. I have never taken a shit on the stream.
No dropping deuces on Brittany's stream. Can't be doing that, man. Gotta.
No, I am not taking a doodle. I'm not taking a doodle on the stream. And no. And Paul, you're good. We'll just call you Paul. And if we see another Paul, we'll call him Paul, and then we'll figure it out. But anyways, I'm not taking shit on the stream. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, but
You don't really take one, you leave one, right?
well,
Because I mean,
you leave.
it's not like you're picking it up and putting it in your pocket after. I mean, flushing that puppy down.
there's not enough room in my pocket for a piece of shit, and it would leave stains in the inside of my pocket, and it would probably smell bad. I think. I've never put shit in my pocket before.
Are you insinuating that your stuff doesn't stink?
Well, no. I know my shit stink. I smell it before because I gotta smell it when I shit. I don't sniff it though. I don't try to get high off of my shit. That's what other people do.
See, this is what happens when you put number 2 gifts in the Twitter chat. It finds its way onto people's streams, Trench.
No, I didn't. I didn't put any of the gifts. I was laughing at the gifts. Marty took a shit. He woke up at 4 in the morning to take a shit, and everybody were putting gifts because he was chatting to us while he was pooping on the. Oh, sorry, Marty. Maybe I should not be revealing this information, but. Nobody knows who Marty is. We're good, but
Hey, even Batman poops. You know, it happens.
he'd be like, "Oh, Batman, this hurts a lot. Oh God, I think it's stuck."
Oh no!
It's like, wait, is that corn? I'm Batman. Gotta tell it I'm Batman before I flush the toilet.
I would beat you up, Riddler, but I had an accident. Robin, hand me the bat toilet paper.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Holy stopped up toilet, Batman.
Robin, hand me the bat aerosol. It stinks in here. We should probably give Alfred a bonus for this.
Giving the bat toilet duck, sir.
Yeah, he really had to use the potty.
That's why do you think he drives the Batmobile so fast?
True.
He's been holding it in the whole night. He's been crying, fighting. He hasn't had time to drop the kids off at the pool. He's got some major guano to take care of.
I do not know if Batman pees sitting down. He might. It's pretty comfortable, but you don't know.
Getting into a weird area here.
We were doing so well.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
That's what Batman said. He was in
George,
there a real long time.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was funny. Whew, breathe.
Whew.
Oh, Natalie, she said, I can't breathe because I hear her laughing, so she's laughing hard too. Whew. Ow. Now my stomach hurts. But it's mostly the stomach muscles because from laughing, but that's okay. I don't mind if my muscles hurt.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Was that my echo? I heard my echo just now, and it sounded like a cat.
no.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I hearing meowing?
None of my cats are meowing that I know of.
Mine isn't. Mine's sleeping. He's still sleeping.
Oh,
Snoring wood. Sawing wood. Storing wood. It could be snoring wood.
You gotta wake up. What's up? Yep. I'll come back if you're not.
The wake up call. It happens.
oh, wake up call.
Wake
Go
up
back in your.
call
Oh,
for the cats.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, hello, D3F4L7. That sounds like a robot.
Oh, it should have been on the dynamic robot stream we did the other night. That would have been perfect.
she still can't stop laughing.
They do. D3F4L7. They do say Cheerio. Sometimes they say shredded wheat. I think it depends, like what kind of mood they are. I mean, I like to say fruit pebbles myself, but you know it happens. Sometimes you have a bowl of Cheerios. They're good for your heart.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
team.
Fiber, especially if you're Batman. You might need a little fiber. Sometimes you might have too much. What happens?
And then Batman gets constipated.
Oh, you watch the '60s Batman? Just a little bit of, just a whiff of bat gas.
Dude, my favorite from the 60s Batman is where Batman gets drunk partying with women at a party and Robin gets kidnapped and then Batman tries to jump in the car and he's not even grabbing the wheel, he's just moving his hands up and down, just like, I gotta save Robin, and then the fucking Sheriff Gordon or Commissioner Gordon's like, Batman, you gotta get out of the car or you'll be arrested for drunk driving, and then Batman just comes out, he's like, and he puts his head down all ashamed. It's kind of funny, man. He's like, man, gotta save Robin, and he can't even start the car, he's just moving his hands up. Hell, it's the funniest shit. Batman almost got arrested for a DWI.
Then he would have had to borrow Alfred's Alfie cycle.
Yeah, man.
It's just a 10 speed. Happens.
That was still the funniest shit. So, like, Batman trying to drive drunk it's just amazing.
I feel like that should be a meme. Probably is. Probably is.
Yeah,
Let me know
better.
if it's a meme.
Or they're slacking, and I'm not sure, but it better be. Or they be slacking.
Was that leather?
Oh, it's pronounced default. Gotcha.
Oh shit! Sorry, man. I didn't realize that. No, that's clever. That's
Nah,
clever.
I messed up too. My bad.
Oh,
Like, you know, of course I would think so. I spell 13 with a 1 and a 3. So like, yeah, you know, like it's cool. It's cool to use numbers, guys. It's like it's what you do. It's what you do. If you want to be creative, use some numbers in there. Get the numerology going for you. No, if it sounds like farting, then it's probably leather. Suppose that's true. I suppose that's
Wait.
true.
Who's farting? I have not farted the whole stream yet.
I don't know, Trench. Batman is. He's got that cape. That was leather, right?
Oh yeah. What would fart sound coming out of a leather suit? Like would they have like a would the suit like make noises? Like
oh wow.
That had to happen at least a couple times, huh? You know, Robin, he hear that noise. Oh, geez, Batman again? No, Robin. It's my cape. You know? It's gotta be. Gotta be the case. Had to happen at least a couple times. You know, you got your gassy crime fight. What can you do? What can you do? Oh man.
Okay. I think I must end it here. So
Probably a good spot.
yeah. So do I end it by where it just says end broadcast?
yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
because
it'll ask you if you're sure.
Yeah, because I don't want to do what I did last time. Even though that was a bit funny, but it's like, what did I do?
Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining Brittany for the Batman stream, and yeah, she was joined by Trenchy and I, and yeah, Brittany,
Yep.
Brittany, everyone.
Thanks for having me, man. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was cool. Thank you for having me on. Sorry I was late.
You're welcome. And yeah, that's okay. And yeah, I think next time if I'm gonna do some other live streams, I'm gonna make sure I'll let you guys know ahead of time and to make sure that'll be done a bit early as well.
Cool. That
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, that'll really help.
Mhm. And remember, everyone, you guys have a nice night. Stay frosty. And everyone poops sometimes, so if you gotta go poop, go poop.
And don't force it. You don't want to hurt yourself. Just let it come all natural like.
Yep, you just have to stay relaxed most of the time, especially if it's gonna be hard. But yeah, it's kind of like what Jeff Goldblum says: when you gotta
Well,
go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All
Exactly.
yeah,
right.
All right. Well, it was nice having you guys on here.
it was
Totally.
fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And yes, we will do this again. Yep.
Adios.
What?
Stay frosty.
All right. Have a nice night.